Oh, the Lashman's gonna get you! Lashman's gonna get you! Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends, and glad you could attend. Come inside Movie Maniacs as we take a look at the independent horror film that recently had its world premiere, and it's called The Lashman. Yes, The Lashman, brought to us by writer and director Cameron McCaslin. And we basically get the story of a group of people, a group of friends, 5 friends who are heading up to a cabin in the woods, secluded area, for a party, hoop holler in time, get wasted and such, and just their last party before everybody has to head off and do their own thing. We know this story before. Well, when they get to the woods in the cabin, they find out they're not alone. In the woods, it is haunted by the Lashman, a man with a cowboy hat, a nasty duster, a mean disposition, with a whip and an axe, and he knows how to use them and likes to use them on the people that are in his woods. And we see what happens when this group of individuals come upon the Lashman, or should I say, the Lashman comes upon them. Folks, the Lashman is done in an 80s style slasher film, and while we've seen this many times before in the independent cinema recently, I will say I did enjoy this, mainly because of the script that was written as well as the performances by the actors involved. Now, the script written by Cameron McCaslin really kept it kind of fresh. I like the legend behind the Lashman, the story behind him. That was interesting, and the dialogue and story of this film, while again it has followed a kind of a formula of the kids go up into the woods, it still felt kind of fresh. The dialogue felt natural, and there's some bits of humor mixed in here also with the gory, nasty things that happen to the people. Now, as I mentioned, the performances in here are really well done, but then again, you've got a group of veteran actors for the most part in here who have done many other independent films. We've got in here Stacey Dixon. We have also got Sean C. Phillips. We've seen him in Pork Chop and Dracula, Orgy of the Dam. I reviewed both of those recently. You've got David Vaughn in here and Jeremy Jones. They've been in a few things, as well as Kaylee Williams, who was not only in Wisconsin Made Mediatrix, but also in Pork Chop 3D, a number of other films, including The Family. A number of those I have seen her before. So we get to see Kaylee Williams once again on screen, bringing her talent and experience along with her. Everybody does great. I really love the chemistry between this group. As I mentioned before, the banter seemed natural. I liked the humor that was worked into there, and their characters, though they are somewhat stereotypical of a film like this, they still were fitting. Also, for those of you who are interested, yes, this follows the tits in 2 minutes rule for a horror film. That's right, there is nudity, gore, as well as just some great action and some interesting other characters as well. I like the sheriff character in here and his deputies. One of the deputies played by Terry Gregg. Loved that character, his Deputy Gunderson. He was just hilarious. And then, I just like the lighter part with the deputies and the sheriffs, yet they also had just a little bit of seriousness to them as well. So definitely overall, this really grabs you and has the feel of an 80s film, and it's just a lot of fun. While we have seen material like this before, I will say that the direction and the writing of Cameron McCaslin helped keep this entertaining and not feel too cliche. Now, there were a couple of rough spots, as this is a micro-budget film, a lower-budget film, if you will. So there were a few noticeable things I do have to mention. One of them was some of the camera work, especially in the beginning, was just a little bit shaky, and I understand things happen in that, but I just want to mention, but it didn't take me too much out of the film. Near the beginning it was, but it seemed to steady out later on. So there were just a few spots in there that kind of really I did notice, as well as the audio. In a few places the audio was just a a little bit tough to understand, uneven, but it didn't take me away from the film. But I do want to mention it that with it being a lower budget production, they do run into problems like this due to issues, that are beyond their control. So I just want to bring them to the forefront, but it shouldn't deter you from seeing The Lashman where you can at a festival near you. Should be hitting the festival circuit soon, and hopefully it gets distribution near soon, because fans of 80s slasher films and fans of independent slasher films will really enjoy this, not only for the talented group of individuals and their performance, but the fun writing done by Cameron McCaslin. And that'll about do it for us here at The Final Cut. Remember, folks, till next time, keep that ticket stub.